They called it a cold front, but we got more than we bargained for. In February of 2024, Montego Bay's coastline was pummeled by high waves that caused damage to a few of the businesses on the coast. But they were not the only casualties. The dock at Pier 1, the boats at the marine park, and the coral reefs in the marine park suffered some damage as well. So you guessed it, in today's video, we will be going on a boat ride at the Montego Bay Marine Park to see how the coastline looks, while learning about updates on the parrotfish conservation project, a bit more about the project sponsor, Riu Group, and see how many businesses have been noticeably affected. Of course, a glimpse of Harbour City Shopping Centre from the coastline is a must. I know a couple of you have been asking for that. But first, let's learn a bit more about our sponsor.
I'm Jorge Vieira. I am the Corporate Social Responsibility Manager for the region of the Americas.
Hello, my name is Lola and I am the Sustainability Manager in the corporate of Riu Hotels.
And my name is Frank Sondon. I'm the Regional Director for Operations for Riu Hotels.
Riu boasts a total of 7 properties spread across the island, specifically in Montego Bay, Negril, Ocho Rios, and the newest addition to open in Falmouth coming May. Riu is committed to social interventions at each location.
We're always looking what we can do in the community to give back in all locations or destinations where we are.
For instance, there's the Parrotfish Conservation Project in Montego Bay, led by the Montego Bay Marine Park. That's the project we're doing an update on today. Then we have the Recycling Initiative in Ocho Rios, conducted in collaboration with the Jamaica Environment Trust. The Riu Group also supports the Negril Orthopedic Clinic, where doctors from Canada and the US provide prosthetics to those in need. Then we have the newest property, Rio Palace Aquarelle in Trelawney, that will be open in May, which is set to pioneer the utilization of solar energy, aiming to fulfill at least a quarter of its energy requirements through this eco-friendly endeavor. This pilot project marks a significant milestone as the first of its kind in the entire Caribbean region. Now that we know a bit more about our sponsor, let's take it to the sea while I give you some updates. In the previous video update, we learned that in quarter 1 to 2, there was a 3.73% increase in the parrotfish population. However, in quarter 2 to 3 of the first year, we saw a massive jump in the numbers to a whopping 65.4%, which was attributed to a number of things. For example, an increase in enforcement activities and continued monitoring of the waters to gauge the increase in the parrotfish population at the 3 sites and make adjustments when needed. Unfortunately, the project's momentum faced setbacks due to boat damages caused by strong winds and waves in February, hindering enforcement activities. Patrols began strong in January with 32 outings, but dwindled to 5 in February due to boat damages.
For the storm surge that happened, it's more than what was expected because we encountered 30 feet of wave. So it caused sediments to build up in the water. Water became very turbid. It affected fish in terms of migration. It affected how the reefs were looking. If you were able to see it, as you probably did, it doesn't have the vibrant colors. Most of them are covered up with algae, as well as most of them are dead. Before we started the project, it was ongoing, and then we had massive coral bleaching before then. So now the coral bleaching has subsided. We're still facing the increased algae growth, and then we're still facing not enough mature parrotfish. So that's why we have the campaign now to say, let them grow. The patrol, it helps to reduce not only illegal fishing but overfishing. But at the same time, we also want to emphasize that we want them to grow to a certain size. So even when you're in areas that you are allowed to fish, please leave the babies alone. Another point that I wanted to make aware was the storm surge did affect the target that we wanted for this quarter. It reduced significantly because majority of the timing, especially in the month of February, we had to be working on the boats and the engine because most of them, half of it was underneath the water.
Nevertheless, this setback merely postponed progress. It didn't halt it altogether, as March saw a swift rebound with 34 patrols totaling 71 patrols for the quarter. Engagement with the community remains pivotal for the project's sustainability, and despite challenges, outreach efforts persisted through public education and awareness initiatives.
Alright, so my position here at the Montego Bay Marine Park is really to create educational programs for students, young adults, the general public about marine issues or environmental issues affecting the marine life, and also create sort of a solution-based activities or projects that will aid in fostering sustainable development or activities to really preserve our marine life. So that will take us to whether interactive presentation, creating some sort of learning-based project, summer camps, field trips, going to schools coming to us, that sort of thing.
Between January and March, these efforts reached 501 individuals across 9 schools. But the big question is, did the parrotfish population increase or decrease? Well, here is the general overview. First quarter of year 1, the overall parrotfish population number was 182. First quarter of year 2, which is this quarter, the overall parrotfish population number was 370. Hence, an approximate growth of 103.3%. Remember, it's never too late to join our cause, whether you're a passionate marine lover, an eco-warrior, or simply someone who just cares about Jamaica. There are plenty of ways you can contribute and make a significant difference. Reach out to our dedicated team at the Montego Bay Marine Park to find out how you can get involved.